that her embarrassing photo was also shared publicly. How can we manage what pictures others share of us? There are so many platforms for easy photo sharing. Have you ever had a conversation with your child about photo sharing? Are there any gray areas, or do you see the question of what to share and not to share as a black and white issue? How can we support kids in a world with new and shifting privacy norms? What role can parents play? We hope your conversation surfaced some useful ideas related to photo sharing and digital footprints. Here are 3 tips about how to discuss photo sharing with your kids. One, set boundaries together. Discuss your family's values and expectations around photo sharing. Photos that show illegal behavior, for example, underage drinking or texting while driving, are clearly a no-go. But agreeing where to draw the line on certain other photos, for example, pictures of your daughter in a bikini or your son making a rude gesture to the camera, may pose a challenge. Start by discussing the possible consequences of posting these types of pictures. How will they affect your kids' reputation? Remind your kids that once they post a picture online, it's out of their control. Such photos could be seen by a friend's parent, a college admissions counselor, or a future employer. Online content is easily searchable and often ends up in the hands of those we didn't intend it for. And it is easily taken out of context. Lastly, it is also permanent, meaning it can resurface at any time. 2. Remind your kids to consider the impact of a photo on all of the people in the picture. It may not be realistic to expect your kids to get permission from everyone else in the photo before they upload an image, but it's certainly a worthy goal. When they're about to upload a picture that someone else has just snapped, encourage them to stop and ask, "Hey, I'm going to put this on Instagram. Is that okay with everyone?" Ask your kids to think honestly if every person in the picture would be comfortable with the photo going online. If they misjudge and someone asks them to take a photo down, tell them it is their responsibility to remove the photograph immediately. The best way to drive this concept home is to set an example. If you want to upload a photo of your teen from a recent family vacation, first ask permission to do so, or ask for their feedback. This can also offer a great opportunity to model this type of respect with your teen. 3. Encourage your kid to talk face-to-face with the person who posts an unflattering photo. Online photo sharing is a part of our world today, and opting out is unlikely. Even if your kids choose not to share photos online, their friends might upload photos of them. But it can be difficult to ask others not to post or to take down photographs. If your child is struggling with what to say, you can suggest that they say something like, "Hey, I already untagged myself from the photo you put up, but I was wondering if you would be okay with taking it down. It's not my favorite picture, and I'd rather if it wasn't on social media. I'd really appreciate it." It may be helpful to have this conversation offline, face-to-face, so that it doesn't end up further perpetuating a digital problem.